been an incident down at Skinny Grove Mine. We don't really know what's happened, but our broadcast Shona is down at the scene.
Hello and welcome to St Peter's News. Soon I'll be interviewing Kyle, the mine foreman. Hello Kyle, what was the dangers of being a mine?
Well, there's lots of different ones. A rock could fall on you, an explosion of your gunpowder could set off, or you could fall over because it was that dark.
Thank you, and back to the studio.
Hello, welcome to Skinny Grove Mine. Here we have Daniel. Daniel is a trapper boy. Daniel, what is a trapper boy's job?
I let horses carrying heavy carts up Ironstone through. I work 12 hours a day. It's very scary and dark. My only friends down there are the rats.
That sounds terrible. Thank you. Hello, next we have Jack. Jack, are you a filler? Is that right?
Yes.
What are the dangers of being a filler boy?
Well, you could drop the heavy lumps of ironstone on your toes and they can weigh up to 3 tons.
Thank you for that answer. Thank you. Now we have a blaster named Cameron. Cameron, how did you survive when the wall collapsed?
I had to dig my way out of the rubble and blast my way out through the rock.
Wow, that sounds really terrible. Last but not least, we have another blaster named Jake. Jake, what happened to you?
Well, one of the mine flops landed on my leg. My leg is broke.
Oh, were you okay?
Yes, I'm fine now.
Okay, thank you. Back to the studio.
Here are some interviews about the dangerous occupations that have been mining.
So, what are your experiences of mining?
Well, my brother's a trappy lad and he comes home coughing and choking because of all the muck he breathes in. And he's got all bruises all over his body of like the trucks and things coming down the path. And I'm just so glad like I'm in the house and not in dirt and things with the rats.
So, we are interviewing a mother and a wife of a miner. Thank you.
My dad's a miner. I don't really get to see him much because he works all day. He comes back at like 8 o'clock at night when I'm in bed, so I don't really see him much. He always is coughing a bit like my brother, and like he's got bruises as well.
Okay, and what are your experiences of mining?
I think it's a very dangerous job and I wouldn't like it.
Thank you.
How would you know if it was safe down the mine?
Well, if you saw rats, it meant a sign saying it would be safe and steady down there. If there's no rats down there, it's a sign that it's dangerous, very dangerous.
Thank you. I'm sure that was interesting. I'll see you later. What is your job as a tallyman?
I give out the tallies to the miners that work down the mines. Once they're finished working, they give back the tallies, and if I've got all the tallies back, I know that all the miners are safe.
What if you don't get all the tallies back?
I have to send someone down the mines, so they have to search for the lost miner.
Thank you. What sort of injuries do you deal with?
I deal with broken bones, cuts, wounds and bad infections.
How many injuries have you dealt with this month?
Approximately 128 this month, including injured horses.
Thank you.
Finally, we interview Anna, the expert.
I'm joined here today with a local mining expert, Anna Kennedy. So Anna, tell me, how would the mine be any safer?
Well, Zoe, better ventilation would be a start.
So tell me, Anna, what is wrong with the ventilation air?
Well, as you can see here on the diagram, there's pockets of foul air building up in the mine, causing small explosions.
Anna, that sounds awful.
Thank you for that report. Now let's talk to the mine owner about this incident that happened today.
This is Mr. Daw, the mine owner. Mr. Daw, could you tell us what happened about the explosion today?
The miners are very careless these days. They're always smoking pipes. They use well too much gunpowder.
What about the ventilation system? And it'll make you a lot more money.
Money, you say?
What is this outcome of the incident today?
Mr. Daw, are you going to put a ventilation shaft in the mine?
Yes, I am. I'm very pleased. I'm very pleased for the miners. I'm gonna earn more money as well.
What do you say about that, Mrs. Daw?
Oh, my husband, he's very modern these days, you know. And he just wants everything to be good for the miners that work in there.
Thank you. Is it better for you to work down the mines now that Mr. Daw has put the ventilation shaft in?
Yes, much better because you can finally breathe in clear air.
What about you?
Yeah, we get 2 tubs extra and we get paid more.
Thank you. Since the ventilation shaft's been put in, is it better to work?
Much better because we can finally breathe in clean air with no dirt.
What about you? Is it better to work down the mines now that Mr. Dawes put the ventilation shaft in?
Yes, much better because we can finally breathe in clear air.
What about you?
Thank you for that. Good night from me, Dominic Perrott.
From me, Chelsea Franks.